Juan, you've chosen a Motor Trend certified vehicle, which is a really special vehicle. I'm going to tell you why. You know, we've discovered that consumers have got three primary fears when they go out shopping for a used vehicle. You may have some of the same fears. Number one is lots of people are afraid of paying a car dealer too much for a car. Is that one of your concerns?
Yes, sir. That's one of them.
Well, Juan, I can tell you that it is literally impossible for you to pay too much for a Motor Trend certified vehicle here at All American.
Come on, I've heard that every single time.
Okay. Juan, if you weren't skeptical, I would think there was something wrong with you. You should be skeptical, but let me tell you how this works. Look, ownership is known for a long time that it's very difficult for a consumer these days to really figure out what's the best deal they can get on a car. Now, obviously, our price had to be attractive or you wouldn't be here, correct?
That's right.
But you don't know that that's the best deal you can get.
Of course it's not.
Okay, you know what? You are thinking exactly right, which is why they put into place our best value guarantee. It's to take care of people just like you. It's literally to ensure you in writing that you can't pay too much for this particular vehicle. Now, sounds crazy, but here's how it works. When you take delivery today, we're going to give you 5 days to search the world over. I mean, you can go to any internet site you want to, any other Ford store's internet site, any independent used car internet site, Craigslist, any private sales, and if you find a similar vehicle to the one you buy from us today, and it's got the same benefits that we offer, and it's advertised for a lower price, Juan, all you have to do is just email me the ad. You don't even have to come back over here. Just show us where that vehicle is advertised for a lower price than you pay, and we will cut you a check back immediately for the difference. Now, we put it in writing. Has any dealer ever told you that before?
No, they haven't.
One thing you don't have to worry about today is paying too much for a vehicle. Now, another fear, and quite frankly, it's a close second to paying too much, is buying the wrong vehicle. Because if you buy the wrong vehicle, you're sort of stuck, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
You know, the rest of the retail world has caught on to this, and, well, for example, if you go to Macy's, buy a sweater, come home, put it on, your wife says you look fat, can you take it back and get a bigger size?
Of course I can.
Well, you can exchange it. You go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, almost every retailer will let you exchange something. But a car dealer, not so much. You're just stuck. But you're not stuck at All American. Look, we're going to work our butts off to help you pick out the right vehicle today because quite frankly, there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car or truck. But if you take it home and you're driving it and you've had it for a couple days, you decide that you want a different equipment package, different color, different model, whatever, we're going to let you bring it back and exchange it. We just ask that you don't keep it more than 3 days, you don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer, and you don't wreck it. We put this in writing as well. Has any dealer ever told you you could bring it back and exchange it?
To be honest, this is the first time.
No, this will be the first and only time in the state of New Jersey. So we've eliminated 2 huge fears. You can't pay too much, Juan. You cannot buy the wrong vehicle, and we'll take it one step further. If you're looking for a used vehicle, a lot of people are worried about buying somebody else's problem, right?
That's right.
I mean, why did they trade it in? Well, you chose a Motor Trend certified vehicle. We put it through a rigorous inspection, not just our own, but we have to match it up with Motor Trend's standards. Here's the inspection that it had to go through. And by the way, if it doesn't pass, we can't Motor Trend certify it. And if we don't want to fix it or replace what needs to be replaced, we send it to the auction, and it ends up on some other lots right around here. You may have already seen some of our rejects. But we take it one step further. Then we guarantee it with a 6-month, 7,500-mile comprehensive warranty with a very small deductible. It covers literally almost all the mechanical workings of the vehicle. I mean, windshield wiper motors, power seats, all the electrical, plus, of course, the engine, the drivetrain, and all the big stuff. So it is impossible for you to pay, or not to pay. It's impossible for you to buy somebody else's problem because we've already fixed that problem. So you can't pay too much, you can't buy the wrong vehicle, and you can't buy somebody else's problem, but job one is to make sure the vehicle you came in to see is the right vehicle, so why don't we go check it out?
All right.
Okay?
You got me sold.
You got it. Okay. And that's only the second time I've ever done that, okay? When would you want to have this conversation?
Right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning. Somebody said, well, when? I said, well, you know, obviously it's going to differ based on the customer. I mean, you got to go meet and greet. I mean, it's everybody's a little bit different, but you want to have it early. You want to relieve the customer of some of the pressure they feel when they're trying to buy a car. For us, not for Franca. Franca, you would be the closest person to a customer in here because you've been in the business such a short period of time. You bought cars before, right?
Yes.
Was it fun?
No.
No. Was it? Were you worried, concerned,
Yes.
defensive,
Yeah.
worried about getting ripped off? I mean, this is what people think every single day. I happen to know that the group in this room is way more honest than the vast majority of consumers out there.